Hi everyone, welcome to practice. Today we will focus on energizing and awakening your whole body. So it'll be kind of a full body practice, some stretch, some strengthening, and some flow, and some just fun. Let's have fun, okay? We'll start in child's pose today. And depending on your unique body, you might try child's pose with your knees together. Know that this is a variation. Knees together, arms back by your sides. Or more traditionally or more commonly, knees out, toes together with your arms reaching forward. So either way, just find a child's pose that works for you. And begin to awaken your ujjayi breath by taking longer, slower, deeper breaths in and out of your nose, but directing your breath to the back of your throat. It's almost like a scrubbing sensation of breath along the back of your throat. And your ujjayi breath acts as sort of like an internal furnace, creating energy from inside your body. So as you begin to breathe in this way, just think of your internal furnace kicking on and preparing you for practice. We'll lift your spine up tall from here and just to more of a seated position, whether your knees stay out or they're in, doesn't matter. We'll reach up right here, take a big breath in and just stretch. And we're gonna move in a circular fashion around. So left hand comes down, think of your right arm reaching up, kind of just moving literally in a circle, stretching your side body, coming into a little bit of backward bend and around. We'll do a couple more circles, just kind of moving your way around, breathing into each little pocket of sensation that you feel along the way. Go one more circle this way. And then we'll take it the other direction for a few circles. So as you move through the back bend piece, think of your shoulders opening, side body stretching as you reach around all the way. Couple more. One more time, big circle. And then back to center. Take your arms up overhead, take one more big stretch from a seat, and then downward facing dog. Hands come down, pull your hips back and away. Take a little time for some intuitive movement in down dog, but eventually I'll have you move into stillness. So a little movement first to get settled in. And then come into stillness and give a soft bend to your knees so that you can pull your hips away from your wrist creases. You really want to focus in down dog on using the strength of your legs, so your thighs are kind of squeezing to pull your hips back, to bring length and release to your spine and your neck and your face. Let's go ahead and take a breath in together. Open your mouth on purpose, let it go. Then follow your next inhale to high plank. Roll forward, sort of like a wave. And then just bend your knees slightly and pull your hips back to down dog. We'll do that a few times. Roll forward to plank with a breath in, squeeze your thighs. Push back to down dog as you exhale. Two more like that. Inhale rolls you forward. Exhale pulls you back. One more time, full body, roll forward. Knees pull back, down dog. Lift your heels up and walk up to the top of your mat to a forward fold. Take a halfway lift here, a long spine shape, and then fold back down and exhale. Rise to mountain. Stretch your whole body to the top. And fold back down. Just really starting to establish a rhythm of breath and movement connection. Halfway lift. This is the essence of vinyasa, flow. Fold to your exhale, just moving with your breath. Rise to mountain. And then fold with your exhale. Halfway, breathe in. Fold back down, just getting your body warmed up here. Rise to mountain, strong legs. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, take a breath. Step back to high plank. Take a breath in right here, squeeze your thighs. If you need to, lower your knees down as a modification. Okay, take another breath in and we'll lower halfway down, chaturanga. Okay, upward facing dog, take a breath. Downward facing dog, pull back. Let's take your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Just one single breath, lift your knee toward the ceiling and then knee to nose. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. Three-legged dog, squeeze your right glute at the top, nice and long. Do it again, knee to nose. One more time, breathe your leg back. Last time, knee to nose, squeeze your core, then step up between your hands, back foot follows, forward fold, top of your space. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, empty all of your breath. Rise to mountain. Palms together overhead here. Sit down into chair pose. Hands to heart center. Take a breath in. See if you can sit your hips a little bit lower. Squeeze your legs together and then right back up to mountain. Arms overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Open your chest. Back down to chair. Hands to heart center. Breathe in, up and open into mountain. Exhale, chair, hands to heart center. One more time, reach up, take a breath. Squeeze your glutes, open your chest and fold down. Exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, high to low push up, just lowering halfway down. Upward facing dog. Take it back, downward facing dog. Take your left leg up. Knee to nose or knee to chest. Squeeze your belly. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Do it again, knee to nose. One more time, full body is in it. Last time, knee to nose, squeeze, lift your belly higher to the ceiling, step forward. Back foot follows, fold at the top of your space. Halfway lift, forward bow. Rise to mountain, palms come together, chair pose, hands to heart center. Stand back up, reach up, big breath. Hands to heart center, chair, squeeze your legs. Two more like that. Just see if you can just find joy and strength in the movement and breath connection. One more time. Follow your inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair, hands to heart center. Listen, we'll stay here. Take a breath in. And then twist to your right. So heart turns to your right. You can keep your hands at heart center or anchor your left hand outside your knee and take your arms open. Okay, or if you'd like to play in side crow, hands will come down for side crow. This might be enough for you. It might be just an exploration today of this rotation. If you want to play in side crow, first try anchoring your right hip, in this case, onto your right elbow and your knee onto your left elbow. Just a little tip forward, keeping your gaze forward. Just a little balance play, right? Stay light on yourself. Okay, one more breath in wherever you're at, and then we'll fold forward. Rise to mountain. Just take your hands to heart center for a moment. Step your feet apart for stability. Close your eyes and just feel. Take a moment to feel and acknowledge your body very awake, your heartbeat so vibrant, maybe even just sensing the feeling of your heart just pumping, visualizing just this fresh blood, oxygen moving through your body. Go ahead and open your eyes, reach up, and we'll come back into chair pose, hands to heart center. Take another breath in and turn your heart to the left for a twist. Either keep it as a hovering twist or elbow out, arms open. A little moment for side crow play. Once again, if you want to try initially, if you're new to side crow, see if you can set your hip on your elbow and your knee on your other elbow. So it's like a little shelf. Just a little tip. Eyes forward. Good. Fold forward and exhale. Good job. Take a halfway lift. Fold back down. One more halfway lift. Chaturanga. Exhale through your flow. Halfway down. Moving into upward dog. And back to downward facing dog. Let's take your right leg up behind you. And we'll tap your right knee to your left elbow and stay here. Little moment of strength. If you need to, you can lower your opposite knee down. But if you can, see if you can stay for 3, 2, fall in triangle, 1. Extend your leg out. So it's kind of a side plank variation, left arm up. Let your back heel catch the ground and just push down and open. 3-legged dog. Follow your inhale, send your right leg up and back, and then step forward into crescent lunge. Rise with breath. Open to warrior 2. Turn your palms up. Take a deeper breath in. See if you can settle into your legs. One more round of breath. Slow your exhale. Then reverse warrior, go up and back. Chaturanga, high to low, push up. Remember, you can always skip this as well. You can meet back and down dog. Upward facing to downward facing dog. Let's take your left leg up. Bring your left knee to your right elbow, holding here. Ujjayi breath. You can drop your opposite knee for 3, 2, 1. Fall in triangle. Everything extends out. Back heel down. Take one more big breath. 3-legged dog. Send your left leg up. Step forward. Feet together. Top of your mat. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Okay, rise to mountain. Sit down into chair pose. And I will breathe in right here and just sweep your right arm back for a more upright twist variation. And then back to center. Keep squeezing your legs together. Breathe in. Other side. Left arm back. Twist. Center line, inhale. We'll go again to the right. Good, center line, breathe in. One more time, other side. Good, center line. Let's see if you can lift your heels up here and make this a floating chair variation. It's okay to be wobbly, squeeze your legs together. It might help to reach your arms out in front of you. Take one more breath, lift your heels up higher. And then fold, release. Bring your feet apart, at least hips width, and just hang in ragdoll for a moment. Sway your hips. Bend one knee at a time. Drop the weight of your shoulders and head. Take a halfway lift. Fold back down. Rise to mountain. And sit down into chair, just tapping into it here. Take one more breath in and fold. Let's take a halfway lift and just step your left leg back, coming into crescent lunge. We'll rise, bend your back knee a little bit. Draw your tailbone down, tuck your pelvis under, sweep your arms up overhead, take a breath. And as warrior two, we'll extend your front leg to a reverse triangle, reach up and back, and then triangle landing. Be really light in the connection of your right hand to your leg. It's okay if it touches, but just use your upper body and core strength to lift away from your mat. If it's possible, see if you can reach both arms away from you just for a moment longer. Take one more breath and we'll fold down toward a folded triangle. So keep your feet where they are, but turn your back toes in a little bit and just think of it as like a longer pyramid pose. Couple breaths. Just using this time on your mat just to wake up your body, energize your body for whatever you have going on today. Just really awake and connected to yourself so that you can be awake and connected to the rest of your life. Okay, standing split, back leg lifts. Drop your head heavy. Take one more breath in and then feet together, lightly land your feet. Pull your spine to a halfway lift. Forward fold. Stand all the way up. Take it extra slow this time. Maybe take a couple breaths to get there. And then fold. Take it again, extra slow. Slow motion fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Step your right leg back, coming to crescent lunge. Bend your back knee, tailbone down as you reach up, strong glutes. For warrior two, open. Extend your front leg, find reverse triangle. Let's just stay here for a moment to enjoy this. Make sure you're not sticking your butt back, but tailbone down. Spacious in your lower back. Take one more breath in. Now triangle landing. Use the strength of your feet and legs so it's almost like you're kind of wrapping in toward the center line of your body, squeezing in to lengthen your spine long, like mountain in your spine. If you can, take your bottom arm out and away. Bottom arm out and away, like mountain in your spine. See if you can make your upper body as just an extension of your back leg, right? Take one more big breath and stretch. And then this wide kind of triangle fold, folding toward your front leg. A few deeper breaths here. Can you make your exhales a little longer, a little slower, a little deeper? Tapping into your ability to control your breath. One of the greatest gifts we have been given in this life, our breath and the ability to control it. So helpful when we find ourselves in challenging situations, which we do every day. Just slower, deeper breaths immediately calms the nervous system. Okay, turn to the front of your mat, standing split. Beam your right toes toward the sky, drop your head. Any variation if you'd like to play of a couple breaths. Make sure you can breathe in it, most importantly. Feet together, forward, fold. Take a halfway lift. Step your left leg back to runner's lunge, and we'll go ahead and find half pigeon here. So wiggle your right foot to the left edge of your mat, sink your hips down. I'm going to start to bring things a little bit downhill for this time on your mat, our time together. Just close your eyes down. Option to stay lifted up or to fold down and take a deeper stretch is never a requirement. It's only an invitation. And as you rest in this space, just to notice your mind. If it starts to get busy or think a lot, just redirect your attention back to your breath, back to longer, slower, deeper breaths. See if you can notice how long, controlled exhales actually lower your heart rate. See if you can tune into that for a moment. Take your time to change sides here. You can just bring your back leg around and send your front leg behind. Know that in half pigeon, it doesn't matter if your hips are squared or more open. Either way is okay. It's more about your own awareness that you take into it. One might feel better than the other, maybe one day, and the other might feel better another day. Again, always free to move and explore within the postures, any spaces that might feel good to shift around in. Option to fold forward and rest in this space for a few more moments. You notice your mind thinking, say thank you. That's the nature of your mind. You're not trying to turn it off, but you just say thank you and just return your attention to your breath. That's the practice. Our power truly lies in where we choose to place our attention. Where focus goes, energy flows. It's all about what you're focusing on, what you're giving energy to in your life. You're going to draw more of that into your life. So I invite you today to let go, permission to let go of any people or circumstances or things that are draining your energy or are depleting you. You can choose anytime to take your power back and focus on what is working in your life, what you want to bring more into your life, what more you want to bring into your life. And just use your practice and your time on your mat to become more in alignment and more in tune with that. Let's go ahead and make our way out of this. Bring your legs out in front of you and just kind of shake them out. Take your time. Good, we'll reach up from here, get right on top of your sit bones, and then fold gently over your legs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Nice and easy, roll onto your back and take your right knee with you. Squeeze it in toward your chest, a little to the right of your rib cage. And then take this leg across your body for a twist. You can either gaze over to your right or at the ceiling, whatever feels best on your neck. Allow yourself to soften into this shape, to the feeling of being held and supported by the earth beneath you. Roll back to center and change sides. Bring your left knee in. Squeeze it in, take it a little bit to the left of your rib cage, and then take it across your body. Twist. Roll back to center, extend your legs out long, arms by your side. A few moments, if there's any posture that you would like to take that we didn't get in this practice, something your body is craving, take it here. You have a few cycles of breath to explore or to just arrive right here in Shavasana. And when you do arrive in your final rest, settle into just a space of receiving. Allow yourself to receive all the goodness of your practice, of your deeper breath, of your connecting to yourself. Allow yourself the space to release anything you don't want to carry with you through the rest of your day or evening. And the space to invite in anything you do want to carry with you for the rest of your day. Please stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will see you next time.